Hi, this is Catherine Roseland with Board Game Geek TV here at Spiel 2014. I'm sitting here with Matusz Kotry and Lenka Holubova from Czech Games Edition, and we're here to talk about the new game Alchemists. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So would you give me just a brief overview of the game?
Yeah, sure. So in this game, as the name suggests, the players take a role of the alchemist, and they are mixing potions from various ingredients. Yeah. The ingredient cards looks like this.
Beautiful artwork.
Yeah. David Kochard is really a genius. And each pair of ingredients gives you a different potion. But the twist is that you don't know yet what potion you will get.
Okay, so you're mixing different things together, and each combination will do something different.
Exactly.
But you don't know what it'll do.
You have to do random ingredients. You absolutely have no idea if you will drink a healing potion or a poison or whatever. And after you do some experiments, you can make more. You can find out more about what the ingredients do.
Okay, so after you've seen what the outcomes are using different ingredients, you can get an idea of what kind of effect an ingredient will have.
Yeah. Each ingredient has assigned one of these alchemicals inside, and the assignment is different for each game. So
that makes it so that you can't predict it.
Yeah, so you can't remember the correct answers from previous games, but you don't know these. And then how can you find out that what potion you will get? So to find out what potion we get, we have this app for smartphones.
And there's both an Android app and an Apple app?
Yes, both, and also Windows.
And for Windows Phone as well, fantastic.
And the app can recognize the cards using the camera.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, and after it recognizes the cards, it will tell you the result potion you get. So currently I made the green plus potion, which is a potion of speed.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And when I do experiments like this, I can mark my results into this chart. So currently I mix the mandrake root with the lotus flower. So I can mark right here. Yeah, that's the mandrake root and the lotus flower that they make green plus.
Ah, with the
potion.
place where they meet. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can see it here on this board as well.
And also each player gets a sheet where he can make some notes. And on the sheet, all these alchemicals are displayed, so I can cross out which ones are not possible for the ingredients. So, for example, when I made green plus, I can cross out all the alchemicals that doesn't contain green plus. So, like
so there's a green plus
like
here.
This. Yeah, these four doesn't have green plus because they have green minus.
Ah.
Because each alchemical that the ingredient has have three bubbles or three parts, and they can all together combine somehow. And the key is that you always combine the big one and the small one that has the same color
okay, so these two together would be a large and a small, whereas these two together would be too large.
Yeah, so these together would give a green plus, since it has a small green plus and a big green plus. That's the only thing how they match. And if
whereas these two together would be
red minus. A big red minus and a small red minus.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They also match in blue minus, but both blue minuses are on large circle.
Okay.
There must be a big one and a small one, the same color inside.
So
same color and sign. Okay, that's interesting.
And if you, for some reason, happen to have
the two that don't match up at all.
Then you get a water or neutral potion. Sorry, it's not a poison, and it's also an information for you because then you know.
Then you can deduce that.
So these two have nothing in common, basically.
So there's a deduction element in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So one part of the game is deduction, right?
So as you do more and more experiments, you can cross out more and more alchemicals on this sheet, and later you start to find out which ingredient has which alchemical, and then you can publish a theory about your findings.
Ah.
And the theories are on this board. Oh, sorry.
Quite alright.
So, for example, if I think that the mushroom contains this alchemical, I put this token into the book. So I have written a book about the mushrooms.
The findings about the mushrooms.
Yeah, and I place my seal here so everyone knows I am the one who written this book. But the book doesn't necessarily have to be correct. Maybe I just had 2 options left, and I don't know yet which one it is, but it is highly probable that
That's the third option.
that's the right one.
Well, it's published in Paris, or Paris in the academic world. So
Sometimes you have to publish theories really fast because the conference deadline is coming.
It's getting closer, so you just kind of
Yeah.
make a wild
And
guess.
you-
Oh, I'm sure it'll be right.
You don't have time to make enough experiments. But
fingers crossed for him.
unless your opponents don't know it is wrong, then it's okay for you. You still gain some reputation for the theory. But later in the game, someone may find out that your theory is wrong, and if he can prove it, the theory is removed, and you may also lose some reputation.
Ah, okay. So the game is about gaining this reputation and putting out
Yeah.
your theories, yeah? I see there's a
Exactly.
whole lot more stuff going on the board, though.
Yeah, I can show you all this. So the game is played in turns. In the beginning of each turn, players choose order in which they want to play.
These gorgeous little
Yeah.
potion bottles, I have to just say. Fantastic.
The worse order you have means that you get better bonuses for it. And then players declare their actions. Each player has some action cubes, and you place these action cubes into these slots to declare your actions you want to play. And each slot represents a different action.
Okay.
So, for example, here you can gather ingredients you need for your experiments. On these two, you do the experiments. So you can find out the recipes for new potions and find out
Do
information.
your little tests and
Yeah,
see what
and
comes
the
of them.
difference between these 2 spots is whether you take a risk and drink the potion yourself, which means if you drink something really bad, then that something really bad can happen to you. Or you can hire some student.
To do it, but then it's going to cost you money. I'm
If
assuming.
you poison him, then all the other players will have to pay him afterwards.
Yeah.
So the first one who tested on him doesn't
It's
have to
free
pay.
to do,
so
yeah,
it's free
yeah.
to do it.
But if you are
If you
unlucky,
poison
then everyone
him,
else is
yeah.
going to have to pay afterwards because he's going to be skeptical to it in the future. I
But
see.
he still needs the money.
Yeah.
At first, the student is really excited that he can help you, but then he finds out maybe it's not a good job.
Yeah.
Or you can change the ingredients for money. Or you can gain some money to use in the game afterwards. So
Yeah, writing theories also costs you money, and the best way to earn some money is to sell your potions to some adventurers.
Ah.
So the fantasy heroes need the magical potions to fight the evil monsters, and that's where this is where they can get it. They come to the market and buy them from the alchemists. So each adventurer wants some different potions to buy, and you can, if you know how to do such potions, you can sell them for money. And you can charge a lot of money for it if you know exactly how to make, for example, a healing potion.
Then you can
But
guarantee that you're going to get a lot of.
you still need the ingredients
still
to have
need
it
the
to create
ingredients.
the potion,
Exactly.
and then you lose them. So again, you have to go and gather some
Get more,
and
get ingredients, and
just like that. Yeah.
But in case you don't know how to make exactly the potion the hero wants, you can lower the guarantee. You, for example, don't guarantee him that you will make the exact potion he wanted, but it will be maybe the correct sign, but maybe not the correct color, or maybe it won't be absolutely correct potion at all.
Or
but
at
it will
least
be.
He should probably use it anyway.
Yeah.
So he'll give you a little bit
at
more.
least it won't poison him or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But what's important in that case, you have to sell it cheaply
For low price.
for
So
lower
you get
price.
something for it.
And the last thing, I think, one of the last things where you can use your money when you gain them from selling the potions, you can buy some powerful artifacts in this area. There are always 9 of them. Choose from 18, I think.
Yeah.
So every game has
a
more or
little bit of
less,
different
different
thing
ones.
Yeah.
So and they give you some kind of advantage in the game. So the first 3 will have the advantage for you for the beginning of the game when you need something, and then in the end you get some artifacts that give you maybe some more victory points in the end and stuff like that. Am I right?
And so victory points are gained from your reputation that you when you publish these findings that you have, basically.
Yeah.
That's great. And these pieces are fantastic. I just have to say, gorgeous.
Thank you. We probably should say that you use these to either scan the cards. Can we show that?
Yeah. All experiments you do, you have to do secretly behind your screen, so your opponents don't know.
Otherwise, everyone would know what these ingredients give you, so if you would have any advantage of that.
So you're doing a little
Yeah,
secret
so-
test and scans
in your lab. Yeah.
in your own private little area. But is there a way of playing the game that doesn't necessarily require a phone if you don't have a phone
Yeah,
or you
exactly.
don't have the app?
If you don't have the app, the first thing you can use is the web-based app on a PC.
Okay, so you can use
Or-
a computer if you don't have a phone then.
But if you don't even want to use that, you can play the game with some game master, some moderator, who will do everything the phone normally does. So he will tell you the results of mixing the pairs of ingredients. And the game master has this chart
Too.
in which he randomly assigns
At the beginning of the game.
Yeah, so
the
he'll
ingredients
know
to different
because of
chemicals at the beginning of the game. This is what the phone normally does. It assigns the ingredients randomly, and it doesn't tell you how are they assigned. And he puts this chart behind some screen.
And so that indicates that
Alchemical
the alchemical
signs.
sign that each of them have, and then also how they're going to combine
When
together.
somebody does the experiment, he'll ask, "What do you give me if I mix a toad and a scorpion?" And he said, "Oh, you get a water."
Ah, yeah, exactly. So depending on how they assign them, they're going to get different chemicals, but they're also, depending on the position they're in, they're also going to get different combinations.
Well, not the position as much as the alchemical itself, because they mix those parts. So, yeah.
That's interesting. Seems like a lot of fun.
So you can
Yeah.
play with telephone and tablet as well,
Or
as
a computer,
PC,
or with an extra
with-
person.
Yeah.
And how
Yeah.
long will a typical game take to play?
It's about 92 minutes to 2 hours,
Between 90 and 2 hours. And how many people?
2 to 4.
Between 2 and 4 people. That's great.
Plus a game master if you don't have.
Yeah, exactly. So you could be 4 people and an extra person doing
Yeah,
the game master.
having fun, knowing it all.
Seems fantastic, and with all the pieces, it's just great. So that is Alchemists by Czech Games Edition, right? How much is the game?
It's 40 euros here at Essen.
40 euros here at Essen, and will that be the?
I think it's really close to the retailer price in the end, but there might be some slight changes, but not so much. We've been doing our own distribution recently of the English copies, so we are
Fantastic.
making sure that the prices are set up.
Great, fantastic.
Thank you.
Can't wait to try it.
Okay, thank you.